Welcome back. This video is going to be all about lipstick recommendations. I have a lot for this Nykaa sale and I haven't included a lot of like generic brands that go on discount throughout the year. Like if you wanted to pick up any of these brands, particularly during the sale, I think it would be helpful. I have kept in mind a lot of high-end brands in case you wanted to try it out. I will be making a lot of affordable lipstick swatch recommendations as well, but these pretty much include high-end as well as some affordable makeup. The first one is a lip combo that I have on my lips right now, which is a combination of the Makeup Forever Artist Color Lip Pencil in the shade Limitless Brown and Anastasia Parchment, which I feel like is a beautiful combination. Starting off with a new launch from Huda Beauty, which is called their Liquid Matte Mousse Soft Blur Lip Cream in the shade Rich Brown. Now this is a very moussey formulation. It's not very pigmented. It's similar to the M.A.C Hazy Matte Liquid Lipsticks. If you have that, you don't really need to try this out. And then swatching M.A.C Powder Kiss Liquid Lipstick, which is called Hazy Matte Liquid Lip Color now. And this is in the shade Chestnut. This is similar to the Huda Beauty one like I mentioned. And then for a lighter shade, we have a shade called Taken, which is a very light nude shade and a cool tone nude shade for my skin tone. From the same range, I have another shade called Rekindled, which is very dark brown again, which has more berry tones to it than Chestnut did, and this formulation does exaggerate the dryness on my lips. My favorite shade from this range is actually Pretty Pleats. Just look at how beautiful this shade is. It's a deep red shade with little bit of brown and little bit of berry tones to it. Swatching some more shades from M.A.C, I have this Lustreglass lipstick in the shade Uncensored. So beautiful. I know a lot of browns, but I feel like I'm just in the mood for a lot of brown shades. And then I have Spice It Up, also from M.A.C. And then I have Viva Equality. These are limited edition shades. I'm not sure if they'll come on discount, but if there's a buy two get one, you can pick it up. I also have the shade called Viva Empowered from the same range, which is also really beautiful. I don't have swatches of shades like Whirl, Taupe and all of that because I've done it so many times and I think by now everyone pretty much owns those shades. And then the M.A.C Locked Kiss Ink lipstick in the shade Posh. Beautiful cool toned brownish nude shade. And then the shade Vixen. These lipsticks, once you let it rest on your lips, actually get pretty transfer proof. And then their Locked Kiss Ink liquid lipstick in the shade Mull It Over and Over. If you want like a peachy nude shade and if you are of a lighter skin tone, you would really like this. We have Sophistry, which is one of my favorite shades. A beautiful burnt orange. When you first apply it, it might look a little bit too bright, but once it dries down, it's a beautiful burnt orange. And then we have Decadence, which is a very beautiful wearable pink shade. Moving on to some Nykaa non-transfer matte lipstick in the shade Hot Cocoa. If you want a bullet lipstick that doesn't transfer, this is what you should be trying out, but it can be slightly drying on your lips. Just keep that in mind. M.A.C Turn to the Left. I always recommend this in every sale because it's a beautiful shade that I feel like nobody should miss out on. Then from YSL, I have this one in the shade Irrelevant Nude. This is of course a little bit lighter for my skin tone, but the formulation of this is a little bit comfortable. If you wanted to try out YSL lipsticks, you could try this out. And then from Nude Sticks, which is one of my favorite formulations of lip crayon to use, I have this one in the shade Freckle. Mix of a mauve and a brown nude on my skin tone. From this range, you can also try out the shade Retro, which is my like everyday shade. I've repurchased it again. From Clinique, I have this one in the shade Peach Pop, a cool tone nude shade. And then of course Cola Pop. It's a mix of a mauve, red and brown. And then from Anastasia, I have Spice. Such a beautiful balance of a nude shade this is. Also from Anastasia, I picked up this shade called Berry Mocha, which was out of stock for the longest time. From NARS, I have this lipstick called Rendezvous. It's their explicit lipstick. It's sort of like a brick red shade. From NARS, we have Bohemian Rhapsody. And then Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Intense. Charlotte Tilbury So 90 is one of the most flattering shades from that entire range. Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Famous. I can see it's already on 30% discount. Beautiful deep pink shade with looks a little bit red as well. And not a very easy product again to dupe. Also from Huda Beauty, I have the shade called First Class. A very deep, dusty mauve kind of a shade. And then the NYX Mocha Me Wet shade is so beautiful. And also the shade Mauve and Moist. Just look at that. It's so beautiful and this was always out of stock. M.A.C Dance With Me. Beautiful pink toned red. Then we have M.A.C Carnivorous. Deep red with a lot of brown to it. So beautiful. And then I have MAC Hydrama, which is a little bit patchy, but a beautiful deep purple shade. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Do let me know what lipsticks I should pick up during this sale. If you have any recommendations, let me know in the comments down below. And what are the shades you absolutely love and you're going to pick up? Let me know that as well. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.